Hey friends, it's Alyssa. If you're watching this on the replay, let me know in the comments. I just wanted to pop on and just kind of acknowledge that I have not been as active as I normally am, which probably none of you noticed because people around us generally don't notice things like that because we're all caught up in our own worlds. Which is to say that when you find yourself retreating and feeling guilty about it, don't bother. Because it's fine. It's fine to retreat. It's fine to take a moment for yourself. Um, I have had a few things going on. My grandfather died 2 Mondays ago. He was 96. He lived a wonderful life. We had a wonderful Zoom meeting, a wonderful Zoom, uh, what do you call it? Memorial for him with my family. And that was fantastic. Um, and then let's see, COVID, of course, quarantine. It's been however many months now, 4 months, 5 months. And hey, Simone. And um, I have an upcoming surgery on Thursday. I had a bike wreck last weekend, which caused a lot of pain. I'm fine, but I had scraped up knee and bruised calf. And all of that kind of combined just made me pretty reclusive and listless in the past few days and kind of feeling a little bit like I didn't have a whole lot of direction. And part of that's just because I've been trying to get everything done before my surgery so that I don't have any deadlines hanging over my head beforehand. So I feel good about that. That's awesome. But I also just feel like I have, when I don't have specific things to be doing, it makes me feel a little bit listless. And it's not that I'm really worried about the surgery. It's more that, although that's part of it, it's more that I just kind of am twiddling my thumbs and not knowing how to spend my time. And I am sure that you have found yourself in a similar place, if not probably recently, probably within this time of COVID-19 and quarantine. And if that is so, then you are not alone. And I know you probably know that, but I just wanted to state it aloud and remind you and remind myself that part of being authentic is showing up even in our not best times, and also that there are ways to find the calm and to be careful for ourselves with ourselves, and that to me is sort of what self-care is just kind of allowing myself to take the time that I need in these moments, but also not stagnating and letting myself wallow, trying to make sure that I am being proactive to allow myself to have the space, but also to move forward as necessary as needed. So, some of the ways that I find that have been helpful recently. Um, Let me know what your methodologies are. I would be very curious to add some to my list, but the things that I have found helpful recently include, and are not limited to, Fair Folk podcast, which is a wonderful podcast that I listen to, written and done by Danica Boyce, who talks about music from various folk traditions and the relationship of that music to the time of the season and various other things. It's kind of a very centering and very calming podcast. I love her voice. I love her content. It's very well researched and it's very interesting. So that's one. And I will link to these. Um, Another is my daily tarot draw. My personal tarot practice is to draw a single card every morning and have a cup of tea while I'm doing that. Usually only takes about 15 minutes or less, but involves a little bit of journaling and a little bit of self-reflection, and is just a time in the morning that I allot to myself, and that feels really good. Another thing that I have is um, a meditation that I keep on hand anytime I have surgery. So last night I laid down and listened to the guided meditation for pre-surgery. And there's something just very calming about a specific meditation for pre-surgery. And if you find that you are going through or getting ready to go into surgery now or in the future, hit me up. I'm very happy to share that with you. It's been very helpful. I've had several surgeries and um, I listen to it each time and it's helpful. And then I also wanted to let you know that I have a course called Tarot for Self-Care, and you don't need a tarot deck to use it, but it is available, and I will link to that as well. My friend Flissy and I created it several months ago, and the people who participated in it when we were doing it live found it very helpful, and we recorded it, and it is available for you if you think that that might be helpful for you. So that is all that I am offering today, and I am looking forward to hearing what you guys do for yourself for self-care in these times when we find ourselves maybe a little bit more reclusive, hermit-like, and listless. Love you guys. Bye.